Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the DC State Dynasty, where we have just won the Big Ten championship game against Northwestern, but we were ranked too low to be able to play in the playoffs. So now we're gonna have a bowl game, and it's gonna be against Oklahoma, who, by the way, also have the Heisman winning quarterback on this team. And yeah, Oklahoma is built very tough in the trenches. They have a really good O-line, a really good front seven, and the Heisman winning quarterback, Michael Hawkins. This team is definitely tougher than probably almost anything we've seen this season, aside from Oregon maybe. But yeah, Hawkins, the Heisman winning quarterback, 6'1", 198 out of Dallas. He's a senior quarterback with great accuracies. He has a solid arm and lots of speed. He has a very good awareness and even elusiveness and stuff. It's gonna be tough to beat this guy, man. This kid looks great. Oklahoma is going to be missing their starting running back as he is out with a broken fibula. And his season is done. So we're gonna see instead James Cashman, wears number 21, 6'1", 200 pounds, out of Manville, Texas. A receiving back with decent short route running, decent hands as a pass catcher, but he has only 79 carrying, which is pretty bad. He has absolutely no break tackle at 64 or something, and 90 speed. So this is definitely the weak point on this team, and we need to force a couple fumbles on him. Zion Kearney is their top receiver, 6'1", 207, with very good underneath route running abilities. He has great hands, 98 catching and 90 spec catch, and 89 catch in traffic. Great elusiveness as well. He might be an even better running back than the actual running back on this team. And then 91 speed actually looks pretty solid as well as their number one receiver. Then they have Casey Pennington, wears number 14, 6'4", 201, out of Silver Spring, Maryland, who is a very solid down the field route runner. He's definitely the deep threat on this team. He has great hands, solid elusiveness, and lots of speed. So I feel like this guy is even more dangerous than the actual number one receiver. This guy has 94 speed, man. Yvonne Carrion is 6'6", 219 out of Odessa, Texas. This kid looks absolutely massive, man. A huge human being with great release, great short route running. He's a physical archetype receiver, and he looks the part. Solid hands, nothing crazy, but definitely a good receiver with 92 speed. At that size, that's crazy. Top tight end is Jamison Doucet. I'm assuming his name is pronounced. 6'3", 252. So a pretty big tight end with solid hands, decent route running ability, and actually some decent speed as well. 86 speed is pretty good at tight end in this game. And he actually can block somebody too, yeah. And then the O-line, man. They have a 90 overall at left tackle, and this kid's not even done, man. Can get even better. They have a 92 overall left guard, an 87 overall center, and a 93 overall right guard. So this is not going to be fun at all. An 89 overall right tackle. If your weakness on the O-line is an 87 overall, you're in trouble. Because our best O-lineman is an 88 overall. So, and he's by far the best. Everybody else is like high 70s or something. So we're gonna have a problem, man. Javier Chavez is the top edge rusher on this team with 92 strength, decent power moves and finesse moves, but elite run stopping ability. Great athlete, definitely somebody to watch out for. And then they have Wyatt Gilmore, another very good pass rusher. 88 power moves, 98 strength as a defensive end. And then, well, the block shedding 73 is not great, but this kid is a a really good pass rusher, and you're gonna see that definitely. Jaden Jackson in the middle of the D line. He looks crazy good as well, out of Indianapolis, Florida. And yeah, he has 90 block shedding and 89 strength, so he's gonna be a pain in the run game. And he also has 85 power moves, so he's also gonna be a pain in the passing game, man. I don't know how we're gonna beat this team, man. This team is absolutely stacked, and I cannot believe that they didn't make the playoffs, man. James Nesta is one of their top linebackers out of Huntersville, North Carolina. Very good in pass coverage, very good awareness and play rec, very good hit power. The only thing that's a little bit worrisome about him is like 72 block shed or something. That's not crazy good, but he's a very good athlete, and he can do it all. They have a middle linebacker with very good run stopping ability, 88 strength, 88 hit power, looks really good. He can take on moving guards and stuff. Very good coverage ability, 95 zone coverage is really good at linebacker, and more than enough speed definitely for the linebacker position. And yeah, moving on to the secondary. Brett Robinson is their top corner, and he has 92 man coverage. The press is a little bit worrisome, but against our wide receivers, he doesn't really have to be afraid of anything. 76 zone coverage, that's actually something to really worry about, but he has 96 speed, so he can make it up, and our receivers are just not good enough to keep up with this kind of cornerback room, I think. Cal Sharping is the number 2 corner on this team, literally, because his number is also the number 2. Really good man coverage. Him as well, the press is not great, but at least he has zone coverage at the 80 rating. And the 94 speed should be enough to keep up with anybody from our team. And then they have a free safety here in Michael Boganowski. 6'2", 212, a pretty big safety out of North Carolina with solid run defense. He's a pretty good box safety. The pass coverage was really bad on this dude. 68 zone, 64 man. That's just horrible. And 88 speed. So the thing is, we really can't contest that because we don't have the down the field threats. Our fastest receiver has like 93 speed, and that's not gonna get it done. So I don't know if we can abuse that. I don't feel like this defense has a real weakness. Because our receiver room is so bad, we can't really like contest the safety duo. Because the strong safety is also not the best player on this team, man. But yeah, I don't know how we're gonna beat this team. Oklahoma is just so strong, and they're ranked 11 in the country, and they are by extension the best team in the entire country from all the ranked teams to not make it to the playoffs. And yeah, that's pretty sad, I guess. But yeah, we also only missed the playoffs by one rank, I guess, because Louisiana Tech made it as the number 21 ranked team, and they won their conference. If we had just won one more game, I think we would have made it as a conference winner. But yeah, let's go get to this game, as we don't get the run game going well at all in the beginning, and we're just gonna throw it to the flats there because that's the only guy open, and Halterman goes out of bounds 7 yards shy of the sticks. So that's a 3 and out. We punt it away to Oklahoma, and they're gonna run it with Cashman, and that's a 2-yard loss. So defense starts out pretty well now, but Hawkins gets to passing pretty quickly, and that is a massive gain. 11 yards on the play on just a simple drag route. That was a little bit too easy. 3rd and 1, handed off to Cashman. He's got the first 2-yard run taken down by Joe Mandarino. 1st down and 10 from the 45, and now Hawkins keeps on the read option, and he does not fumble it on the tackle attempt, but it's a 6-yard run. Now it's 2nd and 4, and they are at the edge of the field goal range, so you might want to get the 1st down here, and they do not on this play. This is going to be a sack. Gavazza and Newcomb team up for that one. 3rd and 9 for Hawkins, and he's getting taken down. That was a attempt to set up a slip screen, and that did not work out at all, as Gavazza is in the backfield one more time and takes down the QB. 4th down, and they do not get any points on the possession. So now the ball is back to the White Tigers, and nowhere to go for Spencer Maryland in what is going to be his last game. And Westbrook couldn't get the pass off on time. He's going to go down, 4th down, and they have to punt it away, and that's very good field position now for Oklahoma. As Hawkins is just going to throw it down the field. That's going to be a touchdown, Oklahoma. The Sooners take the lead. It's 7-0. Yeah, this is not going to be great, I guess. 7-0 for Oklahoma as DC State loses track of their #1 receiver, Zion Kearney. And now it's 1st down and 10 for Westbrook as he hands it off to McGinnis, but there's nowhere to go. Spencer Maryland, by the way, already beaten up a little bit. He's out of the game for now. He's going to come back later as we're going to run it with George Garrison here, and that's actually going to be a nice gain. 1st down and 10, handed off to McGinnis, and he's got the 1st down, and that was a very nice run. Perfect blocking there, set up by the O-line. 2nd and 8, Westbrook is going to hand it off to McGinnis, but there is nowhere to go on that one. 3rd and 7 coming up for Austin Westbrook, the freshman quarterback, who is going to reset a couple times and now has a wide open man. This is Javier Pullard, and he's got the 1st. And that is 30 yards on the play to the tight end. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 now for Garrison up the middle. Nowhere to go. Garrison is, looks to be injured on the play. He's going to come out of the game, and we're going to have a new running back. That's the 4th running back to get a carry in this game, and this is Dalton Graves, who does get the 1st down, actually. He has not had a great season so far. But 1st down and 10, and they're going to hand it off to McGinnis, and somebody got shoved behind into the running back there from the O-line. That was Mike Meeks, our best player on the O-line, and actually the entire team. And it is Meeks again who gets beaten for this play, as well as Jaden Jackson makes 2 crazy good plays on the same set of downs, and Westbrook gets sacked on this one. And again, it's Jaden Jackson in the backfield. He's just ruined the entire drive on 3 plays of the same set of downs. So the White Tigers take the field goal here and cut the lead in half, basically. So it's now a 7-3 ball game, and Oklahoma is going to have a shot here at the sideline, but the ball is incomplete. They rule him out of bounds. 3rd and 9 for Michael Hawkins, and he gets sacked again. They try to set up the screen, and this is Gavazza in the backfield again. As Oklahoma has to be punting it away, and this time DC State is going to get pretty good field position now. We're into the 2nd quarter by now. And Westbrook is going to get it away. Catch is made by Halterman, and he gets about 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 now from the 38. This is the edge of field goal range. You gotta have a 1st down here as Garrison gets about 3 yards, and he looks to be shaken up on the play. 3rd and 1. Maryland is back in the game, and he's gonna get the 1st down this time. 4 yards on the run, and this is his best run of the day so far. 1st and 10, handed off to McGinnis. There is just nowhere to go against this defensive front. They're just so good. 2nd and 8. Split backfield there. Actually going to throw it. 5-man pressure. Get it away. Isaac Waller. He's got 15 yards on the play. Get the 1st down. Now, we're about 5 minutes away from the end of the half, and they cannot run all this clock down. So, Graves is the running back on this one. 4 yards. And 2nd and 6 coming up from the 11-yard line. And Maryland is just going to run it up the middle. Gets a few yards, but it is going to be 3rd and 2. And they're going to run it again with Maryland. 2 falls ahead. He barely gets the 1st down. But it is a new set of downs inside the 5-yard line now. And Westbrook is going to hand it off to Maryland. Up the middle. No room there. That's going to be a stuff. 2 minutes and 18 seconds away from the end of the half. And Graves, he can't get it either. 3rd and goal coming up from the 1. And they line up goal line personnel. Westbrook into the end zone. But there is a flag down, and they're going to catch left guard Jason Moreland on a hold. What are you talking about, man? It was a quarterback sneak. The only guy that was allowed to hold anybody would have been the center. Oh, man. Third and goal from the 11, and this one's going to be incomplete, and they have to settle for another field goal. You can't go for it. Fourth and goal from the 11, man. So that's going to be a 1-point lead now for Oklahoma, and they're going to throw it to the tight end Ducey, who's getting about 4 yards. Second and 6, Hawkins throws it to the flats, and Ducey is on the catch again. That's going to be another few yards, but third and 1, he was shy of the sticks, as Hawkins has another passing down, and he throws it one-on-one down the field, and it is incomplete. Melvin got a hand on it, the number 1 corner for the White Tigers, and the ball is incomplete. Fourth down, they have to punt it, and Westbrook on first down is going to be almost sacked. He did get it away, but the ball falls incomplete. 6-man pressure, Westbrook! Oh man, he just had nobody open there. Throws a one-on-one ball for Isaac Waller, but it doesn't go anywhere. And it's going to be fourth down. Oklahoma gets the ball back, and this is going to be a pretty good punt return there, down to the 44-yard line, about 15 yards of return for Oklahoma. And this is now pretty good field position. 35 seconds away from the end of the half, and they get a completion on the outside here, and that's going to be a 11-yard play for a first down. And Oklahoma takes a timeout. 1 left for them. 30 seconds on the clock, and Hawkins has got another one. That's going to be caught to Coco. 2nd and inches, and Hawkins dumps it to the running back into the flats, and he's got the first down, 7 yards as he turns upfield. But they let the clock run out on that one. The play took too long, and they have the clock hit 0-0, so they do not actually get any points on that possession. So it's still a tight game, but so far Oklahoma is definitely the better team. DC State on defense to start the second half, and wide open over the middle. They went all out man coverage, and it did not work out. That's a massive completion almost to midfield, as Michael Hawkins has a hurry up, and he gets drilled as he throws it. Hit from behind by Cordell Newcomb, who misses out on the sack there. 2nd and 10. Hawkins gets it away on time. Ducey's got the first down, taken down with a 17-yard gain. 1st and 10 now from the edge of field goal range, and Hawkins is going to get it away to his tight end Ducey again, and that's going to be another 4 yards. They just keep moving the chains. It just feels like the White Tigers can't do anything about it, as Hawkins has another completion over the middle. O-line holds up there on the blitz, and they convert. 1st down and 10 from the 15. This is red zone now, and Cashman finally going down Gavazza in the backfield for the TFL. 2nd and 12 for Hawkins. And he's under pressure. He does get it away to Cashman. He gets about 40 yards on the play, but a nice tackle at the sideline there. 3rd and 8 now. Hawkins, 4-man pressure. He is pressured. He dumps it to the flats again to his tight end Ducey, but that's going to be shy of the sticks, and they are going to have to attempt the field goal here. 25-yarder, and this one is good. Right down the middle. Oklahoma extends the lead to 4 points. It's 10-6, and DC State is still in this, man. Can't make any mistakes, but absolutely nowhere to go as Jaden Jackson makes yet another impact play, his 4th TFL on this game. And now we're going to run it with Garrison here. He has a little bit of room to work with. He gets about 4 yards before he's taken down, but this is going to be a 3rd and 8 now. And Westbrook, he got somebody to jump. The ball is off the mark for George Holterman, but this is going to be an offsides called on the defense, and they're just going to redo third down and 3 now instead. Westbrook is going to throw it over the middle, and the catch is made. Tough grab there by Isaiah Stockton. His first catch on the game, 5 yards. And a new set of downs is the reward. Westbrook gets it away. The catch is made. Pullard gets a 9-yard gain. But the coverages are so tight in this game. They barely can get the passing game to work. And now George Garrison runs over a linebacker. That was a nice play to see. But so far they have not really been able to do very well in the run game in this game. Now they're going to throw it. Westbrook, he has a one-on-one down the field. And it hits Stockton in the hands, and he drops it. Tight coverage still, but you gotta make the play there. Westbrook, he's getting sacked on 3rd down, and the drive is over. So they have to punt it away yet again. Spofford lines up deep here, and he boots it away to the opposing, I think that's the 26-yard line, and they're going to return it across the 50. He's got an open lane taken down from behind. That was Dalton Boger on the tackle, but he could have gone all the way, man. That was a crazy good return. And now they're going to run it with Cashman, who still has not fumbled so far. 7-yard gain there for Oklahoma. And now they're going to hand it off to Cashman again. This is not something they do often, but it has been working for them. Cashman has been pretty successful so far. And he has another one. He jukes out the safety, Van Ness there, and he gets 9 yards on the play. Almost a first down. 2nd and inches, hand it off to Cashman, and he's got another one. That's 11 yards. They can't stop the run and they can't stop the pass, but they are keeping this offense in the game. Michael Hawkins is going to run it, and he's getting taken down there by Isaac York with the 97 hit stick, or hit power, I guess. He should have been able to knock the ball loose a couple times this season, but he did not do. He had not had a single forced fumble in this game, as the Sooners cap off their drive with a touchdown. And now it's a 2-score game. Yvonne Carrion with the score. He's the number 3 receiver. He looks pretty solid. And this is the last play of the 3rd quarter. And there is another injury on the play, as Spencer Maryland is going to get taken off the field. That stops the clock. So we have actually one more play in the 3rd quarter now. And Westbrook is going to have to throw it. He gets it away. And Halterman is just taken down immediately. And now he seems to be injured. So there is going to be another clock stoppage, and they have to punt it away. So Oklahoma actually gets some plays in the 3rd quarter still. 4-yard run for Cashman after this set of injuries. The offense looks kind of depleted for the DC State White Tigers, and now after going hurry up, they have a wide open running lane for Cashman again, and he would have scored if he had beaten that last man. Lane Van Ness on the touchdown saving tackle there. 2nd and 8 now from the 42-yard line, and Cashman has another massive lane. They just can't stop him, man. This is a 9-yard gain. Now it's 3rd and 1, and they're going to hand it off to Cashman again, and he is right at the sticks, but he's got the first down. Just got about a yard or two, but it was enough to move the chains. Marinorino too late on the tackle, and now they're going to throw an RPO. What are you doing? Right to the defense. Ben Baskerville down the sideline. Hawkins trying to catch up to him, but he is gone. 69-yard pick six for Ben Baskerville. And I do not know what Oklahoma quarterback Michael Hawkins was thinking on that play, but we have just pick sixed the Heisman winning quarterback. Look at this RPO. Tell me what you see, man. Where is the man? Where did you throw it to? There was nobody there. And yeah, going for 2 now to make this a 3-point game are the White Tigers, as Westbrook tries to reset and knock down. Throwing himself into the throwing lane was a linebacker, as receiver was coming open behind him. So this is a 5-point game, as a 2-point try was no good, and they get an 8-yard run to start the drive off here, and Cashman gets another run, and he's taken down with no gain. Cordell Newcomb peels off his man. 3rd and 2, and they've got the tight end in the backfield. They're actually going to run it with Hawkins, and this is no good. 1-yard gain, but it's 4th down, and they actually have to punt it back to us. 6 minutes and 57 seconds away from the end of the game. And Garrison just runs it up the middle, gets a few yards. 3rd and 3. Gotta have this one, man. And they're gonna run it, as Maryland has got the first down, 5 yards on the play. Now they're going I formation. 2 receivers on the field. It's Halterman and Stockton. And they're gonna run it. Garrison has lots of room, but he can't break the tackle, man. If he had run over that DB, Lord knows what would have happened. 2nd and 9 now, as Garrison runs it up the middle. He gains 4, but this is going to be a tough 3rd and 5 now. Across midfield already. You're almost in field goal range, but the field goal is not going to do you any good. And they're going to run it, and that did not work out. Thought they were going to catch him off guard there. So 4th down and 3. You got to throw it. Wide open receiver, and Stockton dropped it. What are you doing, man? Turnover on downs. We're 2.5 minutes away from the end of the game, and now Oklahoma has the the chance to run out the clock entirely, as they are gonna have a 2nd and 4 here. Run it up the middle. This is good for Cashman. He's got another nice run. He's at 17 rushes for 86 yards. And now they're going to go with the quarterback keeper. And that did not work out at all. No gain there on the play, as DC State saw right through that. 2nd and 9. Hawkins. We're inside 2 minutes now. And they are bringing everybody. 0 blitz and run up the middle. Yeah. 3rd and 10 now after that loss, and they're bringing everybody again, and this is going to be wide open behind the defense, and Emery can't make the tackle either. Touchdown Oklahoma, and now it's a 2-score lead again as they tried to get the quarterback there. Man, the 0 blitz didn't work out this time. It's Yvonne Carrion for his 2nd touchdown on the day. And the game is over. No timeouts left for the DC State White Tigers, but they're still going to try it here. Stockton has a catch at the sideline. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about the season. I did not think we were going to have this much success. We finished at 8 and 4 after the regular season. We had a couple losses that were really disappointing. We lost blowout games against Oregon and Notre Dame, where we didn't have any chance at all. And we lost a very close game to Virginia at the beginning of the season. We should have won it. And that we lost a very close game against Ohio State as well. We should have won that one as well. If we had just won one of those games, I think that would have been enough to get us to the playoffs. But apart from that, I think we have learned that this defense is very tough to play. And we are definitely going to have a chance to compete again for the Big Ten Championship next year. I think we were a little bit lucky that a couple of teams just didn't show up at all in these games. Because we had a blowout win against Penn State, and they were ranked at the time. And we should have lost that game, honestly, just from roster strength. But we managed to make it work. I hope we can do the same thing again. On this team, there is, I think, about 3 or 4 seniors, and the entire rest is gonna come back. And one of the seniors we're gonna lose is Spencer Maryland, who has had his last few carries in this game. He couldn't get a touchdown in his last game in college, but you're gonna see him again in the NFL. And yeah, the other starter that we're gonna miss is Lane Van Ness, our strong safety. He's also a senior. He's also gonna be gone. This was his last game as well. And then we have a defensive tackle, and that's everybody I can remember right now. So as you can see, we're gonna return a bunch of our players, almost everybody, and we're gonna have a chance to actually be even better next year. We just brought in 3 4-star receivers because I was tired of our receivers that we have on this team, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with those 4-star receivers. I can tell you that right now, man. This offense is, I think, going to be a lot better next year. This was a very tough season on offense because our line is just not good. We have like a 74 overall left tackle and like a 79 overall right tackle and a 76 overall left guard. So if we're going to return everybody on the O-line, there is nobody that's going to be declaring or graduating. So this is our chance to next year actually compete on offense as well. I feel like our defense has won us a bunch of games this year by just being dominant, and we're going to return most of our defense as well. So I feel like this is a good opportunity for us to get even better this offseason, as we, by the way, get another 4-star tight end in the building. We're going to unleash our last year's 4-star tight end, George Stingley. He's going to be the starting tight end next year, I think. If he does well in the offseason. And yeah, we just got a couple new coordinators, both with the Tidewater pipeline, which is exactly what I wanted. So I hope I'm done finally recruiting coordinators that want to come here and play or coach, I guess. But next season is going to be different. I think next season we also will have a chance to open up the playbook a little bit more. This year, with the state of the O-line and the fact that we don't really have any receivers that are like gonna create some space, or even like create double coverage on one of them, so we have a couple other open receivers or anything. We didn't have anything like that last season, and with training results for the O-line and our new 4-star receivers, I think next year we're gonna open up the playbook. We're gonna start throwing the football a little bit more. Austin Westbrook is gonna be returning. He was a freshman this year, and I hope that there's a chance for us to completely revamp this offense next year, depending on how the off-season training results go. But the defense is they looked very strong this year, and they're gonna look even better next year, I'm sure of it. So this is a chance for us to go back to the drawing board and drop a new offense. And yeah, next episode's gonna be the off season. Very excited about it, as always. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more DC State Dynasty. See you next episode. Until then, have a great day.